Today na the 26th day of February 2025. You know, left better again. February na done so. But Usa Blunt Day still na the 25th. The 25th, how na the do over day? A lot of things happen on social media today. But now Usa we share a network. Facebook say good do first by the stars. And as something we bring come for sure now. For say a particular fuel station na Sierra Leone, they do the right thing. I've said it here before. For say the maximum price na can publish so every month. Right now na 27.30. Na the maximum price. That na the price we enough for go beyond. But they not get minimum price. So Zara filling station na salon choose for do the needful. Say, you know what? Well, until they say maximum, they do 26 Leone per liter. 26 Leone. They're not beaucoup na salon. Now two station I think they get one mentioned by Akram. Yeah. I think I will be around that area day tomorrow. I'll try for see if I can buy gas there. Then get one by the Regent Highway, Motem. Yes, then get one day. A two station. Well, Edmond Abu be did it today. We serve the camera been go there. And I feel to say it's worth emulating. If you want to sell 27 Leone, yeah, if you want to sell them the maximum pump price, because now everybody done they sell. This is not the first station we don't see. We know to Jebu for Cindy herself past the original. But in Sierra Leone, if you don't know, well, I tell you, they're going to face backlash. Me, I already know. See, they get for face backlash. They get for come after them. How? Sometimes even when they go for go supply them, the amount we then forget, then get and reduce some for them. So left them. Until na them, they go and sell 26 Leone. Almost liter for supply them 10 almost 1,000 liter. No, quarter to 100 liter. Now we be say they get 1,000. I mean they go sell 26. Yes. Now they can't get this. But I'm happy for them. For me, I will support them. You know, we will give them that media coverage where they need let people they know say people in that they kind of need and they that they can't see. We know they sell at the maximum price. And now they say people and they threatening them. Yeah, they say that they threatening them back. Why? Because sell you market, I sell me own market. Sell you, I sell me own. Eh? Eh, but look at the bush big. You ain't going to let me ain't go by her. No, so they can see. I use you for to get me own. Eh, bo. Ha. Okay. But kudos to Zara. Yeah, like I said, we'll go give them the coverage they need. Maybe other people then go copy from them. Maybe you. Well, if they not copy from them, well, I ain't that. But hopefully they're not tired on the road. Because they are. Fumble. You there? Well, if you know a big day. The general public is hereby informed that it has pleased the president in at glady. So the president don't make appointment. Whenever the president's glad, that's what he can do. He say it has pleased. As he pleased so. Ele watch Ura again. Ura forgi. Engineer Edmond Nuni. Ebinde na AYV with Kaneyum Kela with KKY. Na one day. Engineer Edmond Nuni, now the Deputy Minister 1 of the Ministry of Energy. Deputy Minister 1. Okay. So the president still hold this ministership na energy. Alright. Dr. Abdul Rahim Jallo, Deputy Minister 2. Now the Ministry of Energy. So the Panyats don't glady. He get Deputy Minister 1, Deputy Minister 2. Energy. Noobs Princess. I see you. Yeah. The Panyats glady for energy. Huh. But he still not give up his own position. From when he take up energy. From when he fire Kanja. Kanja say he see there cross his leg. He watch that the power ngi. Then say the power afraid for give person. Now say you see that power they like that afraid. Then say he afraid Kanja. Where see don't para position they take today. Because Kanja say in one see. Uda bang where this part take the position I am. Uda in one for give. From that saying in the parent just sit up at the position say, well, well, I'm going to be the minister. Yes. Uncle Kanja, where they work out power bank, well, Siba. Before that, I go give them Deputy Minister 1, Deputy Minister 2. But that position, if you look at no more, ping. So now true. Second just you don't know more young. He wants to that who that they pull on for. Okay. Well, how they go? Tell you today we need here. We see this Honorary Consulate of Sierra Leone. Now, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Now, so septic siamo. For say, David Pratt, the Honorable, will be the act. Say, in don't pull on for this business. Because things not they look correct. I talk him. He addressed him on the 19th day of February 2025. He sent him to Sidik Y. Yes, now he sent him to. He said, "Dear High Commissioner, it has been an honor for me to serve as the Honorary Consul for Sierra Leone for over 10 years. Okay, well done. I think say beaucoup work we don't do on behalf of Salon people within Canada. The Canadians then they look for support or visit Salon, and Salon officials them also can visit na Canada. Alright. Nice. As you self know, my connection with Salon, not to today, He go way back to the first time when I be visit Salon when I like 35 years ago. He say I also served 2 Canadian foreign ministers as a special envoy during the Rebel War. He say me first conversation na the presidential level na way President Momo inside 1990. At that time me I begin talk presidential level. And after that, well, Pakaba during and after the Rebel War. I want to know say, now be also an honor for me for meet President Bill couple of years ago now Washington. I get a strong affection for the people of Sierra Leone. So, who do not get strong affection for the people of Sierra Leone now? Okay, well, I'll continue first. And over the years, I able to count beaucoup padi business where me, the middle, we don't happen for the country. Well, since I don't give you the history like that, I've been concerned for read about the detention of a Canadian where na our aunt. Well, na dual citizen. Na citizen na Canada, na citizen na Salon. Where they don't jail am for all social media posts where be criticize President Bill and his wife. According to the media reports, our aunt done in a jail since December, even though he don't beg to the president and his wife for waiting he been do. And Alan say then deny him bail. I believe very strongly say Sierra Leone need to have a higher regard for human rights and fundamental freedom. He say if I talk about fundamental freedom, I mean something like freedom of speech. Nazga lakam. Ebo kam. Just the map kona yanda no more. They say freedom of speech. The map de. So bad. Huh? Freedom of speech. He say, but waiting we dey see recently. Kojuma koju. Not so our auntie young case no more, but also the Dutch journalists where recently them be detained them. Then detained them? No. She was held for questioning. Held, detained. You know, sleep day. And who will sleep day and then detain you? Why she not sleep day and question you? Okay. Under the circumstances there, why I don't tell you now so, I feel say me, David Pratt, and no go able again for continue as the Honorary Consul for Sierra Leone. Just like that, I tender me resignation. Yours sincerely, the Honorable David Pratt, PC, KSTG. Now, so in take pull and by this Honorary Consul, where by extension, Washington, D.C., now in the cover Canada. But Canada self gets a representative because TCD quite they left DC say they run go Canada. No, he gets like a supervisor. He gets a manager. Well, the manager now say don't pull on. The only thing he not tell we waiting in do in case of our aunt. He be try for make moves. Or himself now wait see na social media no more. Wait see you know say akbole mo dey ala pull on. What he do? Bra himself for try for lobby. Yes. Maybe he do but you not tell you say after he don't try for contact 1 or 2 people and then tell and say A, B, and C. Unless if he left that one day at the diplomatic level. Okay. We don't done that one day. So he say he resign because freedom of speech and human rights. Now so Sophie back self writes na Twitter X. You know that na Sophie? Now we police catch the Peninsula, they go look for that 200,000 euro man. Even na the thing that they put the head. Yes, 9. He say I left free tongue na net. Na ferry we cross the lagoon. Okay. You not be special for cross the lagoon. No. That lagoon there, you never cross them unless you pass round. Now just want you understand say. In fact, na the same lagoon you cross kind of not so. Eh? Let me say hope say it don't go affect we relationship with the Canadian government. I don't think to say we get that kind of strong ties. Now personally, you know, so me feel. Cause if na, we call name. If na, okay. Right. He say across the lagoon, but that lagoon they now all across. Okay, you say cross on a net. Well, still if you fly to the net, now you go still cross the lagoon and net. My work has been destroyed. The mommy, Sophie. That's how we say you know get back up. Well, now we go protest before RTL now. For let them fire you. If you mean say you they do that work, they not get back up. Now they can't sit down now they all say you work don't destroy. Okay. My colleague Joseph Touye in the afraid for his life. Sophie say there is no press freedom in Sierra Leone. Una thank you for una support. There is no press freedom in Sierra Leone. Nasrallah, the monk. I make a sele itima pianda. I need to talk about freedom of speech. This they talk about no press freedom. Na salon. Yesterday, the Salon Kenya ambassador Ingo meet faith, say no go salon no. Then say if you go, your safety and security no guarantee. And the salon this so. Oh. We move. Last week, Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, who I think say himself want be president in Salon, et moi Nina Senge, who himself want be president in Salon, they don't begin a small debate na X. Yes. Joseph Fitzgerald na Esquire. If you don't do anti-corruption. If you don't be Attorney General. Well, on the side of the SLPP, we get the best education minister in the world. Yes, we get Mr. Data. Wait again. Una lock Sylvia and Yesu they talk about money now. Okay. So JFK say we country it don't cover under a canopy of darkness. He say waiting na darkness. Look and pack inside Sierra Leone. He say for la wa safe. We dey go and grip. We dey go and grip pandak. Una wangin te Edsa. Konko Mibongo. Why they was? Where lights go. Yes, lights go. Now the dark. They almost get me yesterday. They almost gets me. But they not succeed. Yeah. So now, if I hit Sadion, I carry lights. Because you never know when you go end up for what's na dark. The only thing I hate, now the water pressure now, because the pressure machine they go off, then the water and pressure go down drop. And they make now I feel like if I say, that's alone a day. But we lights day, even a solar I have no problem. I don't get one problem. Yeah, na solar they used to. Yesterday say we not get lights. We used to. Me I believe say right now Edsa they don't sabi me dey. Because sometimes I mean only they call for report problem. Yeah, me I dey report problem na Edsa. Even yesterday I call a report back. Say bo, imagine now one day in, one day out. Now na the give light. Now make me by right now 50% for the pay. Yes. We not for the pay like the one that would get lights every day. So now they give you one day in, one day out. Then we will get problem. Now in that too. That you did it, you don't miss some. You not gonna forget again. Pastor Masi today the mistake you like waiting 3 hours. You not even reach 3 hours. 2 hours then they give you 4. Because they not give you yesterday. When I be in turn. So tell now they don't make and done. Why I call a report they say, no worry. We go log and down. We go write and down. Okay, we go call them. Yeah, me I dey call. Usa come out that good thing they land we bought. Even though if na ya, well, okay. Can I ask you, say triple? What's in the phone number for head office? No, not toll number, but the toll number definitely they work. Toll number not they work. That time they make more too. Now lithium battery first time they use Pamizula. Now they get gumbul again, Bozola battery. No, and we don't shinkami on that side they don't pass. The deputy ambassador said no kind side. Extraordinary. At large. When we say triple A head sir. We are so me I know see they don't sabi me dey first. Then we say no to that guy who they call from Waterloo. Then they all say I no more they call like say I want get problem. I know so now they discuss me. Me I know. Na salute. I know say that they discuss me. On a des discussions mi bien. On a aucun answer that fondé. But let's forget about that. Let's continue. Il say if they drive na through pitch darkness. JFK. I hope say no say APC self mix for this. Okay. He say, well, for top am up, alas, for woko na pandak. Them promise we light, but waiting and deliver na blanket of darkness. Them promise we bread and butter, but waiting and deliver na skeleton and bone. Why? That's not JFK. Now morning I say, okay, I like this. Like inside. Morning I say, JFK, this talk we talk, you sure? You sure? He say, well, if you sure, let we talk data. Let we talk data. Okay. He say, and if I say make we talk data, then I'm winning now. There are more Sierra Leoneans with access to energy than ever before. Nice. 2017, usai we dey so, me, Tony, and one way other neighbor, now we bring lights na ya. Usai we dey so. The one that hold on there forever, lights not been there. Now we go to the lights. Boom, usai the lights be there. With Amos problem, we bring and come. So we save access to electricity. Access to electricity not mean to say the get light too. For 24 hours, no. But Lord left and so Lord they continue first. Yeah? Access to energy than ever before. He said, but let we not take we privilege for granted. Access to electricity, but this die light and privilege back. Na privilege? Wait. Moinina. You timapo bayana. Yes, timapo body. You say, let not take we privilege for granted. So light's a privilege. Not a basic necessity. Wow. Well, no wonder. I rest my case, Benny. Eh? Let us not take we privilege for granted. Okay. Well, me, they talk about data. Last send you go kono. When you na say, we reach kono. Well, brancho ba na moyamba. We commode, lingam na kailan. If you tire, relax, check the chiefdom headquarter towns them. We don't light the all. We don't light them. Na so money in na see. He say if you look, more local rice produce, flour and oil mills, yabas and more. So that talk where you talk so, you sure? Say na pan darkness with the was? And they talk about till the wasp by darkness. We cover with darkness. Because of light, you take out oil. You take out rest. You take out yabas. Oil, rest, yabas, you make her ask you, say, how then connect from the darkness? Who they drive pan darkness? Moi na say, who they pan produce yabas? Eh? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So somebody come check a phone himself active. Tonko Lily. Himself active than X. He say, well, indeed, sir. Me, now one of them people where they talk about access to energy. They say because I move go na Sussex where the community not being get light off grid. They say if I remember fine, Japanese being give grant where can correct that we bring transformer na Sussex. He say, but oh yeah, now that privilege where you dey talk, I now share the privilege of my compatriots. Me compare them na Freetown. Waiting na the privilege. Check I say, well, that privilege where you dey talk, he say the privilege where me share with like me company na Freetown. Now for they watch the EDSA meter and they pray for make lights come. As me generator are they hearing in sound na the background. Since it's a privilege, check I say, well, the privilege we get now for watch the meter. And they pray say, hey, let lights come. You know, okay, now I know they catch myself, they do that. Because even then this year now, if I don't decide. Right now, the camera always salon one, me. Afternoon. If lights day, na net no more something, now I go sorry for it, I use them the lights. But during the day, lie. And they left the solar on. I need to pull on this safe. Because yesterday don't forget lights. Eh? They not give the light. Hold in a solar. Now hotel light. Now so they be hotel light. Flicker. Pakam. Hotel light. I was like, nah, I don't have time for this nonsense. I left my solar full. And right now the sun, yeah. Huh? While we come, I was like, oh, it's nice, the weather, yeah. March they tell say they come, first month they come. Whoever begin watch on face them, who they fast. Whoever watch face. As you twist your face, so they give you a tally the ink. Because nobody not put you on punishment. So now so moinina take continue well the conversation long but la left and day. So it tell we say access to electricity don't boku now. Why is the National Disaster Management Agency they tell we say beaucoup pa the host the way you see the burn so right now. Na bad current, bad electricity. Yes. Na in the bonus. Yesterday, Honorary Consul yourself born. Osten they born. I tell you now, my sister. Inside, outside, then they about 4 or 5 different apartments, all born. All. Bonus than the order of the day. Now the forget. Now the order of the day. Osten they born left and right. Louis Street the other day. Osborne day back. Now I make this number where NDMA can give we say 38. Well, now then they give numbers, but me I shake for that number day. For 2024, say na 38 Osten born. I didn't get the numbers. But that number day to me, I caution them. I not question them, I caution them. Yes. Let's go quick. Na AYV. Elba. Na the talkman for disaster management. Amphibian. Lisimba. No. Oh, wait. Let cow this one first. Yes. Obaya. No, do Obaya.
Mohammed, 38 cases from January to February.
38 cases from January to February. I'm like, January to February, 38 cases. They say 38. I say, no, me no believe that number. Okay, continue.
That's just the statistic for 2025 January to February.
2025 January to February, 38 Osten and the number. Okay.
But prior to now, there had been fire outbreaks, whether it's at residence, institutions, even the cotton tree at some point was on fire. So let's start with the backdated cases. NDMA, your disaster management. All we've heard from Fire Force or the police is these cases are being investigated. But as the disaster management institution in the country, have you followed up? What is the investigation showing? What has been the causes of these fire outbreaks in the country?
Well, since Phoebe and Colcott in 3, I don't know if NDMA gets their own investigation. Because what me happen we continue 3 born. Si we are bloody, na go cannot. You want go practice this doctor business. We come on cannot. Now you can pass up Walpole Street. Now you beat him by cutting 3. That next day, now cutting 3 born. I don't know if you get any connection, but you look really normal now. But NDMA, if you not get that part, I just say make you know. Yes, Elba, what you get for say?
Thank you very, very much. I think it's a very, very important question to determine the causes of these fire incidents. That is where NDMA comes in. Most times when fire incidents do occur, of course, fire force is called upon. They will respond to put out the fire. But
they say that then the NDMA they fall. When the fire happen, then they call fire first, then they can't out the fire. But NDMA then they come.
NDMA will always be there to conduct an assessment.
For can assess the fire.
To determine 1, the cause of fire, then 2, the number of people affected, and 3, what kind of immediate relief items will be able to actually supply to the affected population to cushion the impact of the fire incident on them. So I will tell you categorically that yes, indeed, the NDMA has been determining the causes.
So now determine the cause of the fire or now they investigate them? NDMA they determine. Oh, okay, forget.
Of these fire incidents, in most cases, we've recorded, for example, in certain parts of the country, especially in the southern province, where bushfires, for example, led to the burning of several houses
Bushfire at the south, boku host them burn.
because it was uncontrolled.
Because they not be able to control the bushfire where the grass don't dry. Me na miss be one day na farm force. Where see they ready for lights? Look me in the camera. Or they don't full up water force. Okay, una afrozet, we get a line of demarcation. Usai the fire not for pass. That woman we been the camera in party instead they say in farm a burn. They're not able to control the bushfire. Then go set fire. Then and we people then careless for that thing. Yes. Because one of the grass don't dry. Where you can put fire. Then you forget yourself. Don't want turn on the. I make me anytime before they put fire. Or they don't get all the barrel they will get, they full up out water. All. Usa no let the water cross, usa no let the fire cross first. We don't make line of demarcation. We soak the. You know, Mr. Them pass on the highway where they see big fire them. Okay.
Because the people that were conducting, burning those bushes, doesn't know, for example, how to do farm belt, how to ensure that you demarcate, so that the fire will not be able to jump and possibly come into the town.
So, una don't show them how for do. If una don't see now say, now way that one the way people are not sabi how for make that line of demarcation. You say farm belt, usai the enough for the fire, enough for jump. So if una don't assess, no, you say determine. If una don't determine, say na dandy, una don't teach them. I hope.
And we have also gotten fire incidents that are attributed to electricity malfunctioning, which account for more than 70% of the fire incidents, for example, in 2024.
In 2024, more than 70% na bad electricity. This same one when a privilege. Na hindi pa mbon hosten so. Not to me say na mo in nasi na privilege. Lo not taken for granted. Let get lights. That same one day. Na privilege na hindi bon hosten so. Okay.
As a result of malfunctioning of electrical, either it is as a result of the fact that people are abstracting electricity illegally,
thief lights,
or the wiring in the houses, it's not done properly. They use substandard equipment to actually do the wiring, the overloading of certain extensions, for example, using high voltage appliances.
I think say that thing they name then for extension as salon. Extension as salon. Also stay where they go in and meet extension. Show me what? I remember how they make me pan body. I tell them say every wall forget 2 sockets, switch, you name them. The contractor now they argue me. Say the electrician say don't boku. Yes, the electrician say boku. At the end of the day, why come I add more back? Because what you do, me no want extension. I know why extension. Because then go just put 1 socket. Then the extension in there. Then get waiting at the wattage where then they take. Then get waiting enough to take beyond. You go catch fire. How much the extension not done burn for you? Certain things then they put up by extension. They put up by extension certain things then they. But with people they don't used to extension. Extension are one of the things this country. I said the electrician they tell the man say He say even the electrician don't take say the tea don't boku now. Now I say no it's your do. You know it's your do. I say each wall forget two. What see they talk? Now your money. Continue by Elva.
On very small circuit breakers, for example, most times the people are not at home, and it will, most times it leads to fire outbreaks. So for cooking fire incident, we only recorded one in Waterloo for this year. A fire incident that led, as a result of people cooking inside their houses. So we only recorded one, which means the conscientization, the sensitization that we've been doing in regards to fire prevention campaigns, especially in that regard, has been yielding some dividend, because we have not been able to record more fires as a result of cooking in-house cooking.
Okay, if we don't specify where they talk about in-house cooking, because me na inside house I dey cook, but it depends on what they use for cooking inside house. So you say that the prevention I don't they take people there. Now 3 stone, now in the posse put inside house. Now African gas. If we don't specify where they talk about this in-house cooking, and they cook inside house. Because outside the kitchen they na do. Now inside. Okay. Continue.
But also candle zero for this year. Fortunately for us, with all the fire incidents, we have not been able to record a single death case as a result of fire incident.
They say candle. Because na Chinese lights them boku now. Go ask them full amanema. Yes, the full shop them. Even they sell candle again. Now be trade they buy candle, you go buy a lamp kerosene. This and now na Chinese lights. Now them boku na make a candle. Who that they buy candle? Well, sometimes some of you get sent in candle for lighter for make aroma. We want make na much go That
is very, very encouraging for us. Even though fire, for example, through our calendar, our hazard calendar, it runs right through the year. So that is why we don't have any break. There's no dull moment throughout the year.
So salon no get dull moments per fire. We don't fire hazard now every day throughout the year. Okay.
Regarding fire, the management of fire or the recording of fire incidents. So that is why it is right through the year that we continue to engage the public, engage communities, explain to them the dangers, what they should do and what they should not do to avoid, the occurrence of fire incidents. So
let's zoom in on the courses, those that relate to EDSA. You spoke about wiring connections and those, stealing electricity. But what contribution does the frequent on-ing and offing of the electricity supply and the fluctuation in the voltage from EDSA contribute to fire disasters?
I must. Well, it is a bit difficult for me to actually, apportion a percentage on that now.
Because una not do investigation, you say una determine. Because if una do investigation, definitely una for be able to break all the way to una get down to say, okay, this now EDSA. This one are 70%. Inside this 70%, some man say the light be they come and go. Some man say na high voltage. Some man say well the light, But anyway, not determine.
Because an assessment has not been done in that regard. So
why?
I'm coming. We look at the cause. Mostly it's as a result of electricity malfunctioning.
I ask you why, because when you talk to some of the people, especially some of those who have been unfortunate enough to experience a fire outbreak, the explanation is it is EDSA and the fluctuation in the voltage they're sending. Some would tell you it's not even just the fluctuation, that frequent on and off. But from what you're saying, it puts the blame on the people.
No.
Hold on, it puts the blame on the people poor wiring, stealing electricity. So that's why, again, I'm asking, what about the fluctuation? You said there's not been a report on that, but why?
No, listen.
Why hasn't there been a study on that?
Let me just clarify.
Please do.
To a very large extent, ETSA will have some amount of blame. You understand? In anything electricity relating to fire incident.
But that didn't come out clearly in your submission.
No, I'm coming.
Who they come? Who say they can? Where be they talk just no? You talk about thief light, you talk about all anything and then if you answer it. It's how they hot and light like saying a PQ they play with switch. You don't talk about today. Now you saying they come. And now they be the can. Okay.
You asked about the factors, the causes. I told you clearly that it's one, bushfires, two, electricity malfunctioning. That malfunctioning could be either from the side of ETSA or probably the end users, the type of appliances that they use. So it all relates. So it's all related. So on the side of ETSA, for example, yes, even in NDMA, we have gotten such reports from people that as a result of high voltage, the on-in and off-in of the electricity as and when, you understand. And most times it destroys, even if there is no fire incident, it destroys their appliances to some extent. We have gotten that report. And that is why last year we wrote to ETSA. We wanted to collaborate with ETSA to see how we can intensify and engage certain communities relating to what they should do to avoid these circumstances. You understand? So it is not that we are oblivious of the fact that ETSA does not have any blame in this. You understand? And I believe to a very large extent, even ETSA, they themselves, to a very large extent, we want to, will not want to disagree that, yes, indeed, they don't have certain amount of blame to some extent.
Mameka to say Tripoli, we can't pay electricity in our country. Even the electricians, they don't get any clue about proper concept for electricity. They don't even sabi in a Ohm's law. Electrician na come.
You understand? But however, I will put it to you now that based on our assessments on most of those fire incidents, the causes of fire, I will tell you, largely could be attributed to the end users.
He said the cause for fire, Boku, now the people them, that they cause the fire. The people them, now then they cause the fire.
Largely because one, they don't. Go to the slum communities, for example. You see naked wires being wrapped with plastics. You understand? You will see people, just recklessly handling electrical appliances.
But again,
it is very, very visible. So that is not to say ETSA does not have a problem. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay. Easton Moore say thief lights na fact. Low voltage they cause fire. Boko appliances per one cable plus pan body get high risk. That is true. ETSA no sabi the mandate. No. ETSA no know the mandate. When ETSA know the mandate, when ETSA know wetin make them be electricity distribution supply agency, all this not dey happen. When it turn to law, say na only ETSA for connect us. But buy you cable, buy you pole, buy you na buy all thing. Na you buy all thing. ETSA, I beg bo. Quick one. Fabian, in all left Elba. In all left. Until I be talk just no. So they ask NDMA, well, hard to reach areas then. Forget about hard to reach areas there. Right now, if fire incident broke inside Fritonia, now us, what you go do? As for me, I be don't talk about before. I get them big fire extinguisher them. I get an Aosia. And the person in Aosia, I don't teach them waiting for do. Or I cancel self, I don't check them back. It's still lay green. They correct. Yes, I check them. I check them always. Then be say, he did it. Then at the end of the day, peradventure. So I think how if you use them, you're not able for now. They tell you like say now when a furniture you been get. So I always they check them. Me I get. Not to them small one no. I tell them big one and then go. Not to that then they give for the motorcar. Where they buy that full one where they buy na SLISC. No. And the good one. I get her. Not to one safe I get. Why? Just in case. Because fire not from the source. Waiting una how na they prepare people them say okay well fire force no dey. If fire force can they say what okay who's my sister dey? They say 2 truck fire engine go. They say they no get water. The first thing I ask wetin they go do dey? If you know say you no get water, wetin you dey go do dey? Wetin they go do when you no get water? You no go find water first. In fact, when the motorcar park, I mean for park with water. You no go find water first before you dey car. And say pas so the one na Aberdeen na den call. Aberdeen with the far away. Na den call. Na car with water. Okay.
Part of those challenges, Elba, SARS spoke about it's challenging to deliver their services to certain parts of the country. So to people who find themselves in some parts of the country where fire force cannot access their location, what message do you give to them? There's prevention, yes, but peradventure there's a fire outbreak. What are these people supposed to do?
Yeah, that is understandable and it is difficult.
Waiting the people and supposed for do. If fire force not able come, let's because fire. You don't tell we say salon na fire continue from paper to pay January 1st to December. Na fire. No dull moments. So I believe say for begin enlightening we self how for okay. How if fire force can they say what I know they okay before fire force they can wait two for do. Wait two na the enlightening we.
It is especially to those for those hard to reach areas, or we are probably, for example, like fire force. I am not sure they are present at chiefdom level. I'm sure probably they are at regional level, isn't it? Yeah. You're at regional level at the moment.
So NDMA, National Disaster Management Agency, no side fire force present. Now they confirm say I'm not sure say then they achieve them. Okay, continue.
For example, you have present in the southern region in Bo. Maybe there's a fire outbreak in Moyamba, for example. There's a fire outbreak in the remote areas of Pujon district, for example. I think that is understandable because there's no
the question I'm asking is
waiting for do waiting you go tell the person for do if he dey outside fire force no dey. Now the question.
What message do you send to them as to how to respond and react to that in the absence of fire force sending help?
Fire force sending help. First of all, community vigilance is very crucial.
Hey, Papa God. Community vigilance not in there. The fire don't happen. Waiting for do. This one not to the prevention method. No, where the thing don't happen now. Waiting for do. No, because of the prevention, you need the GISU, community vigilance.
Most times, the community are the first responders to this incident. So it is important also for those communities, for them to think around having young men and women in those communities, probably that they could actually form a task force to say in the event of ABCD, this is exactly what you should do.
No, not to ABCD they ask you. Uncle, Fibiano ask you ABCD. He say if fire come out na do now. Yeah, fire catch. Waiting at the message we tell the people them. Fire don't happen no. You say oh, then get for be vigilant. If ABCD happen, not to ABCD they ask you. There's no message. Message no dey. Hi. Continue.
That is why at NDMA, because of the strength of our capacity, we will not be able to be, in every area at any given time.
They not say una for go hot fire. Now una the hot fire. Now name me the hot fire. Uncle, or you don't understand the question? I go kolo kuku. Okay, continue.
That is why we establish community volunteers in most of these communities. So, for example, if NDMA is not here, and these community volunteers are, playing a crucial role, they are very invaluable to our mission, because most times we are not there, and they are the ones that help also identify most of these challenges in those communities for intervention. They will call us, we have them. They will call us and say, hey, somebody did $1 billion. We don't talk to the person say that this and that.
That's not the prevention side. Not to the prevention side, they ask you. All this way they give you na prevention. Somebody did $1 billion. No, now where the fire don't happen. How na they tell them? Everybody say, well, it means say made them form group so in case fire broke, then go know exactly waiting for do. Like waiting for do. Now in the ask that one day we talk so waiting for do. Now in the question if you bear one for no. You don't understand? Waiting for do. Now you say talk so, then go no waiting for do. No. Now the waiting for do now let talk on a TV so that we all go sabi now waiting for do. You can say now you go do A, B, and C. No, not to that one. They waiting at that A, B, and C. Uncle, you say pay attention. No, waiting for do. No, now that one they in for talk.
I am asking. So we use this platform for public education, even in Freetown where there's Fire Force, where Fire Force is headquartered. There are fire outbreaks that it takes Fire Force nearly forever to show, or sometimes it's a no-show. There are people who do want to help in these instances, but they don't know what to do.
Sure.
And we've seen some of the frantic efforts lead to worsening the situation rather than, quenching the fire. So again, I'll ask the question. In such instances where there's a fire outbreak, there's no fire force, you don't have a fire extinguisher, what are the best methods? I'm asking you because you're with NDMA and you do engage communities on sensitization.
Correct.
So the messages you share with them on how to respond, use this platform to also share.
So you don't hear Cheibai. Hey, they can't talk, they say for form group. No, that message what they telling, now one know. Now one know. Who says if one know now so okay now so they can tell them okay well fine. So don't know now say if I first don't can na A, B, and C now for do that A, B, and C now one sabi. Say okay, where if na gas fire enough for to go water day. If na this fire enough for do this, na sansani for take, well na dirty for take, well na that kind talk day. This kind of fire na so you they take autumn. Not to all fire na water you they use. Understand the question. Continue, Elba.
I now I understand your question because
free lawyer by come. Timapu banda. All along you be the first to answer question we no understand. You say waiting?
Use this platform to also share.
So, I now I understand your question because it's a bit technical. Initially, I thought, I misconstrued it.
You be the answer question and not ask you. Okay, now you see you don't understand the question, You sure? You just say you understand the question. The question is, which one are they telling people them? Say, okay, before Fire Force come, now A, B, and C una for do. That A, B, and C they tell we ba. Now you say you don't understand the question, yes?
Okay.
However, first responders are very crucial, even in that regard. You understand, especially in hard-to-reach areas. But based on what you've said, because most times even those first responders lack the understanding about how to respond to those incidents.
Share the understanding for we now. That's what we want to know. Share the understanding there.
That is very clear. So circumstances like that, probably the fire force man will add, you know.
I'll get to him.
Fine,
I just
the
want
fire
to hear your
force man will
submissions
add.
on it.
You don't actually use water, for example, you know, at a go to put out fire incident. It will only increase the flames. You understand? You don't need water. Sand is preferable.
You don't need water to put off the flame. So sand is preferable. Okay.
Sand is preferable, and also foam soft. You mix it with water, it will help to reduce the flame. Foam soft, that foam soap they use. If you mix out water and sand, it will help for reduce the flame.
You know, hey, now make it tell you, you don't be understand the question, but you don't understand it now. Continue.
So it is very important. Then the egg, the road they use for enter, I just put in crew. Don't use that same road to come out again. Use another method, because who say you come out something far wrong, don't take place. You know, lost your life. So not focus so much on property, focus on saving lives. Inside motorman day, inside and day. So it is crucial that you know these things, especially when you are responding in hard to reach areas where fire force probably something up so return where healy so it is crucial for people to know that technically using water as as a means to put out fire is not advisable, and that is a predominant method most times first responders use to respond once they want to put out fire. So it is not advisable. Sand is advisable to use, and of course foam soft. It is very, very, even if na hose you day sometimes you gas don't explode. It is important for you to have a cloth that is being soaked with water, and of course you use that one to put it out.
So I know you would
so
have.
those are the minor technicalities. I think it is important for people to know when you have fire incident that in areas where you think you don't have any knowledge about how to respond.
You don't hear now? Soak blankets. Yeah, no, they say not to that A, B, and C. They can't do A, B, and C. No, talk and I let other people understand. Make them hear, make them safe land. So just in case, say not to all fire they go to water pan. And then say foam soft, Saba. So if you're not able to forget fire extinguisher, buy Saba. That big one. I think now na 800 and something Leone for and the big one. That's for the Buruko. Just keep them. Like emergency than the case of fire incident. Yeah? So then say no more, you mix and quick, sharp. When I go turn the water, say no, come, Kaloka mix and first. But the sad part is, where they say first responders then a man the way can come for can help. A thief then they can't thief where fire happen. Thief. Then they can't thief where fire happen. Then first one the way they come. Ha. My sister, the TV them will not see the carcass. The fan them will not see nothing. Because ain't not been there. Then say them broke. Then broke say that the place is born first flat. Then broke say for help for pull the thing there. But all thing nothing no dey. I beg bo. Who's friend? Quick answer what you get for it today.
Yeah, thanks Triple. Thanks for updating me regarding this energy crisis in the country. And the way the strategy they use for let them go review how for make this year will come fine. She don't become a generational challenge. And this generational challenge we don't say if we know we get that generational response, we all the one that we require for let them go put on the in terms of the one that we don't can up and this new generation. One of the hit band and they're not able to put that aids together for solve and it could be a big challenge still. You talk of first, you highlight about how I want to issue whether consul, ordinary consul resign. Well, we know in a voluntary work and the government be signed a day and a citizen, because if like, only a citizen I can become a consular, I mean honorary consul, like citizen of Canada, but it represents Salonde in terms of trade and economic relationship. But I don't know how far he don't do that side day. Well, not go in detail. But the point is, if you resign, until nobody pay, and either na stipend him the year based on voluntary and we behavior in terms of the human rights who the country gets. So it's up to how the country get for react to them. Because everything are then at the table still. All anything I want to discuss, they are still on the table. They are not been decided yet. Then just the turn and once the decision been made at a proper time, we're able to foresee. And you talk of Sophie in tweet back, but Sophie, what you will land if and I in tweet today, will land say because I the way tag Casper Velda come. Now the foreign minister because now they say at minister BZ. But that minister they will find out say if he play a part, the foreign minister if he play a part for letting lady go together with RTL News. RTL News. So, but the part where the driver was saying the lady don't work even as a consul in Ghana. So they're not for try for undermine. I mean, the charges them then unfounded. So he wise wouldn't drop him. So now so he reply. But all we know say diplomacy they work from their side for letting achieve for like come out. Now some diplomacy they apply. But we in country now, we don't know what is the reaction to that diplomacy of waiting they don't do. They act to the request of the consular and the request of the foreign minister and the request of the RTL news. So that based on that one, they able for release for go. So barely we don't see a man battle between them, people they are into, but then we will left for another day, political fight. The electrical problem now, the main thing now, the right investment, now we don't get, but now the wrong choice of people. There has been the right investment of coming to develop that place, but we don't go negotiate for CLSG, now every coast, everything, the generation day. But you find out saying that two sides of one coin, where this year they happen. They get the generation, they get the distribution. So that's two sides of this one coin. Now, you know the problem how them for able for take the approach. But if you like saying a more hard line force of distribution, per se, would they do a hard line for let we go just try make the light day. We will go take power, we go take the power ship or any other source for Guna Guinea, because now that in the time for expand forget source of electricity, that na the hard power section, na the political power. But the soft side of it one, if we don't count on and understand, waiting at this problem, yeah, the factor una able to observe and waiting una see. Check me brother be talk about Ohm's law. Yes, now that name is a really be try for approach that point this year we able for approach how this life business is dey. All the try for talk now proportional where the quantity of the light they increase. If forget like you say inverse, then an inverse that if for decrease at some point where it receive at the other end. So if you get that parallel circuit, one they go so the other one they go so, then you dey talk of the one way na the series. The series in a one way. Oh, we get am so it just they go flow till e go reach. And that one way, now that side, if una not get one that step down, where they put that light, that law they say, waiting they push for go, for equal from wetin dey come out because the force of electricity wey dey carry na electron na in high voltage. So if even the voltage is low now, na then you go say well then they get a way for store am and increase the power. But the point here is if that electric energy wey dey go e not able for calm down to the proportion of wetin na the resistance because na a matter of wetin na resistance. Na a matter of the circuit in a matter of waiting the thing able for hold that na potential wey dem say this cable here able for hold this energy. So all that and if they work them out in between the possible supply, now that you go save the people in appliances, you go save the people in area outside fire go come up or problem then where they be when are because of fire. But if the people are able to identify anything there all the time, then they base on almost saying that because of bad connection or bad other thing. What about the recent one then? Wouldn't they say because then they blame him because side they wouldn't be they talk say well some people you go really fireman they talk to some people they don't build their house in there but then we just go take somebody can do them. Well, if not that some of them people they are willing to host and bodies they won't have money people and what will be happen even with by force instead with by force now people they wouldn't they go take they can connect her. Well, how would I not go try and solve them? But the point here is not that one day. Now the way with the system, this two coin system of the distribution and the generation. If the generation they generate the light, now the distribution line of that side they're unable for control a light the way they go, and they when they get that load shedding, we know to automatic one with the regulator. Well, it's up to how una want for justify say and na because of the people and them business one, but it's a matter of waiting they go inside because the man for able for left in appliances, if some side way they turn off, some side way they turn low, but some of them get both for day at a standby. They are not fit for this standby, they turn them off. But if all the time una they tell them oh well una go for the turn electricity, just like how the fireman, the disaster management man, they try for explain now, say now so and so una for tackle the fire, any type of extinguisher or method they have for let the fire go. But the point here is una now for explain now, say the other one they were the fire, not because of una the left una equipment. So therefore, calm down when we approach the investigation. We dey try for review and identify that problem dey. We are not able to do am. Everybody just they push the blame to everyone, then go pull the blame out. But the majority, even when they go take the percentage, then go still take that 30%. The 30% still will be higher blame on the people in a way for saying that they cause and despite the figure of fire the day and the challenges they wouldn't get for hot fire because even the time of the mayor way that fire be happen na poti for that petrol tanker will be see even the mayor come out plain when he talk say there is a challenge for hydrants. If you talk how doing that and they take for narrate steps in they all been the open number of hydrant for can't get away for go. And they say the only hydrant who they work on the one that you building. All the other one, the one at Eastern Police, say he didn't know the access. That was what in the man they justify even till podium. So you find out say the problems and they when a little problem. Then get fire stations at the provinces, no vehicles. They say now government they procure another 4 vehicles. If one they would they free tongue, they left wait for the other one, not even damage on the way. In the first for go fought the fire, it gets a crash on the way, which was about a year and a half ago. So what is a matter of how they get for understand this flow technical idea. So if I say now in an area where in the right investment, but at the wrong choice of can they would they do this when an electrical system. We know they say them people are they not learn physics. We know say them people are not learn science. But it's a matter of if you learn how you go able for interpreter for development. If you know learn well, why this cause they are not able for narrate them so that the person will visualize see the fact. And if you're not able to see the fact, say that then thing they are gonna go difficult for solving. MCC don't do it very well. The guys that did enough for that, even when Alpha Kandi argue, oh well, okay, because the people are actually based in the white guys, they still did it. Then we don't establish, I think, somewhere around that highway, towards drafting, somewhere around that highway, they didn't get for actually base the center where they do all this automated system for control the electric, but it's based on what we willingness they. Because say, oh well, oh come tomorrow, we don't put cable and the law will not go that side, the law goes so for cut down the cost. It's a matter of for try to build up, waiting will get for come match with them progressing and development there. But if we're not able to forget the area of the circuits and the waiting the potential of the light energy and how they go and how they control them for count down or go up, there's gonna be still a problem with the fire incident. And then we're able to identify them by making sure so the people that know what they for do, then a big problem again when they get challenges. For instead, now ONS they can't waste money back for them would help those who have been victims, and some of them are not well. So we only hope that we will look into that by getting the right people with the right investments. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend. I want to say thanks to Usfriend for Ian contribution today. Nayana Saloon. The fire, what you supposed to do? The fire just burst out by you. Même ça, Sierra Leone really get for take emergency situation seriously, especially where Freetown in congest to like how it congested. We now need locals for do the job of the state. First responders, now the state for do am, not to the local people them for do am. Alpha, welcome, sir. Quick one, what you get for me?
Thank you very, very much. Tracy, I tell you plenty. Thank you. I appreciate what you count. The same recordings. Now, this recording, I made a great reference to what Omar they tell me, say, oh, now the city, now the this, now the that. When you follow the interview, I give reference of every statement where the fireman will be then at the studio make, and even this protection agency man make. The fact remains at the beginning with Brother Omar. The reason to make them they make you head for a department. Now for make you ensure so you're able for craft, you're able for design proposals, them things that for make that department they viable and able for achieve its goal. That's now one. Number two, the other way they make now you for able for go out there and lobby for you able for attract government attention to what they talk. Whose friend God bless you again. When I talk about the fire hydrant, I say, oh, now city council, now this, now that. Lord, go back. The fire hydrant where they make, so where they win. Now one they work right now. Courtesy of waiting whose friend, say, not whose friend. Yeah. The word entire western area, Freetown in particular, you know, they go tell me, say, now 2 hydrants steady, and which is very, very true. One Eastern Policiana, the one, the other one, whose friend they say. One of Freetown with that kind amount of population, you they had a whole fire department. A whole fire department. She doesn't say government don't fail for do this thing. Is it not your responsibility for ensure say, let me work easy. Let me work man they able for like a perform. Let them able for get the right materials them. Lord knows it also they wait for government. It's your responsibility. There are a lot of other agencies then they will support and then projects then they. If you send them on a city council, with system within and the system within us alone, now 2 different things. Most of them position and then our government positions there. Now make it to one person, just in a go sit down on a pick this person. No, it has pleased the president. Then they make some of them people and they are in position and they so when them thing and then they happen, it's squarely the responsibility of the head. Whether are departments then they. If you did at that place there for a whole 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, to 5 year, you cannot do one proposal, one thing. I'm afraid you are not fit for the position or for that job. Having said that, I can't to the blame game. I don't talk on this platform say until them begin responsible, will not they get changed in a salon. Everybody they can play the game. Everybody, the protection agency, the points per fire force. I mean, EDSA. Come on, if you check EDSA, then the points per quack and bad work man there. Come on, like everybody, nobody wants to take the responsibility. Nobody is ready to say, okay, yes, we have failed this side. We get bad materials the way they come to the country. Come on, we get quack work man there. Let we take the responsibility, identify the fault them, and amend them. Other than this one, say this 5 year ago done back now the same excuse. 24/7 excuse to excuse 24/7. So until and unless we are ready to take responsibility and make the change, we not go ever able for reach the. That's now one. Number two, we want for still the cast blame per EDSA. Like you make mention of say, oh EDSA to take the responsibility for the collect houses. Correct. You see how they clap. You know, let's make how they clap. Lord check almost Wukman for EDSA gets. Almost Wukman they get. You go be surprised for those say EDSA they Wukman they no able for service western area. Rural. The Freetown side no more. You go surprised for no dandy. So let me go there, go talk back. Let we go first identify the root causes of them problem there. From there, we're able to address it very, very simple. Some of them problems, the answer, we get them. Some of them problems, we know the answers them. So it's not a one side fix it all. EDSA can do everything, but yes, still we can still get fire and crisis. We'll still get fire where they in everything they call. So the fact remains, it's a like everybody come on board. Everybody. What to make I say everybody? You want to say then a community, una see quack man or whatever. Now a responsibility for protect una community. Una call. Yes, commodity. The one where they buy, where they sell material and give we cable and what's it then call? Who's kind cable and then they carry it. Some man Chinese cable. What's it cable and then they can sell? Where every fire can say they burn are all going. In fact, now catch the catch fire. So instead they then plug the what they buy. Now they the fire they exploit it and call. So it's a whole responsibility of every what's it then call. Every agency when we know they all get hands for play. For secure the and transformer the now Uda. Now we community responsibility the one and day. So even to the local aid man, them tribal heads, they are all responsible. Everybody need to come on board. If we send them on our EDSA, trust me, it will reach them. EDSA will play them part, but we still get the problem. Anyhow you look at them, from the head of EDSA, the head of Fire Force, the head of NDMA, or whatever I call them, the protection agency, everybody is responsible squarely. Say to we the community members, the way that we different community. They say that EDSA no more they make them chief cable. Then go down campus cable, see posting gap no more at the community, cut and the whole area go cut and no more one they go sell her. So it's a total responsibility of everybody that I make this side and the better. Now your small thing happen, you don't know that they call police. If you know they know, before the maga police don't appear. Because it's a community effort. Look, then take responsibility of everything. Even when you go to there, then community place them. If you then misuse and you they see them, they can't talk to you. This is our community property. You have to use it diligently. But we will not care. Once na government property, even look at the boss themselves, government boss, we not take one responsibility. But when it's something poor, we are looking for casting the blame on everything. Now these people, it's easy to point and cast blame, but for take the responsibility, it's the biggest problem. Biggest problem. The government gets you very, very good. May not justify government. Then gets one day when they put that in position and they will not be nothing because they are the boys of the government of the day. And then they are in position and they. So man don't know nothing light business. You know, get one paper will justify say, look, you don't study but electrical business can't take this position. But because he connected to government, because now the government trust me, now then a power so now then a position of every aspect, every aspect. Also, though in the past, you see somebody the thief like you said, but it's not because heads are not there everywhere at all time. So what do we need for do? Call, lay complaint, report. It will save that fire with another community. If you may follow the interview, even they ask the protection agency man. Now somebody me text the. They ask her if fire happen, if community then get safety place for go. But balance have been an self na salon. We say when fire happen, community or also a big compound. Una forget say when they call safety place where now they una all they go converge. All them thing and the education, even the school, it's important. So now make I say it's not one side fix it all. Everybody need for come on board. We for even teach the beginning at school. Now that then they do now. Now pikin, before they might pikin don't call 911. We still know they say. How are we doing it? Then they teach you picking them. In fact, we for even try for long reduce fire, the exposure of fire in a saloon. Us now, pot, I mean, fire stone. Now then they use wood. Which make you see certain able for control and for you see matches, whether they catch matches open one, so it's not easy. So it's a whole responsibility of everybody in that country. They're not to one person. Other than that, we will cast blame. Say we're not able to fix the problem. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Welcome, Alpha. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. I want to say thank you to the gentleman that we talked before me. And I will continue for say um SLFD, Sierra Leone Fire Department or Fire Force, if they don't change the name.
NFF,
No,
National
no.
Fire Force.
Oh, okay. Not to an independent institution. No, not to private institution. Now, institution where they under the government of Sierra Leone. You see, now the government of Sierra Leone would have provide the fire truck, the fire engine then. Now then they collect money and go buy them for themselves. Where they can say budgetary something. Now then they get that money for themselves for buy stuff. You never see them when they go to parliament, they go ask for money. Then they go there, then give them plan. I said this yesterday or day before yesterday. Then they go there, then we want 20 billion or 200 billion. Absolutely no. Say then they explain, give them. Or then go tell them say now this will because they need to go no more. We don't go to parliament or we don't go for go ask for money. They say we want 200 billion. Then they no ask them say what you want to do now? And then just take a number and give them. No. So to me, then and then I work at them. Okay, where I take example that medicals, not the medical field. Where you dey go work, the equipment and where you dey use for work, na the hospital, not to you they bring your own calm. Na the hospital they provide them. Inside the hospital, hire people them where they provide or where they create policies them. So what are they trying for saying is the fire department not to the job for put fire hydrant at the city of Freetown under the mayor if everything goes well. Like I been talked the other day about diversification, diversify. The city now ain't supposed to take over this the fire department. Now the city supposed for plant fire hydrant them throughout the city. Fire department in your own job come with the truck, put you hydrant, we say fire day, hot time. If they see ideas or something the way they need for bring that make them get bored. Members them, they can go into board meeting and give their own opinion. And most of the time, the city can override the mayor or the city clerk or whoever. They can override that. They can give their own ideas. Say that this should be said, then either they can override that because of budget or because they don't feel say it necessary. But the fire department, they under the government of Sierra Leone. Since the central government Now I don't take up everything, nothing on the way then give, we then diversify to the mayors them, waiting them for do, because we see today where Minister of Lands and the mayor the fed for land. We say the mayor be want go do something like that Jomo Kenyatta Bridge, if not today they call them back. Not today we see the then minister Sandy here even Akisoya the fed. Place where the lady be want go do something, they not go broke it. We not see back who say the minister talks in and the mayor talks in Yana for water. Not today the minister of youth be want go build car wash. So the central government now they don't take over everything because of the way whether somebody want agree to that or not, the way what we constitution program, the central government get hand on everything. So then are their job. Let them provide, let them build fire hydrant, let them buy fire engine them. The fire department, their own job, now for teach people them in case of fire, now us, waiting at the things and what they do, like yeah, teach them the different hose them, not what I say hose, the different we can call anything in this now the head don't stuck, we don't come on and make the extinguisher, excuse me, the fire extinguisher them. Which one wait for use for which fire? Yeah, safe. I don't know for another state, California, all the hospital where every nurse forgets a fire class, a fire card. Would that they can call for can teach them class and they now the fire department, because now the job then end of the day. If not actually they try for tell me good. But for tell you about proposal and fire hydrant and fire hose, not to the business than the now the city. Or now since not to city, now the president or the central government, now their job. They get the map of the city. The map of the city. They know which hydrants them for it. If they don't know that, then they can consult the fire department. They can tell them. But now the city. But since now not to the city they do that, now the central government now in hand they on everything, now their job that. Now their job for provide the tank them, now their job for provide the make sure say fire hydrants then they all over the city. The fire force then their own job now for put out fire and teach people them how to be safe. Yes, if we can get them. Then they come on TV, they tell people them, especially like around 4th of July, not for like this, when we get heavy wind, then they talk about that. I just tell you a couple of days ago, we may have just fired the city, the chief, the fire chief, the woman might not be the fire chief. Because people and they complain, say, where their houses them they burn, especially the palace by the palace, say, what are not been in the fire hose? How not the fire chief? But because in the mayor, they try to run away from their own responsibility. They make it under heavy scrutiny right now. Not to their job done there. Don't care what anybody say. Not to the fire department. If you now they got for provide, now then for provide fire hose, now then for provide fire truck, now the city. But since alone a different way, now the government for provide the fire truck. When last we get new fire truck? When last we get new fire truck? You wonder what we get. I they say this again. You wanna you be to etc. If you got one, you go buy one. You be there even they look for one. Government able provide for them. Now government in job for install fire hydrant, not to fire. If let them bring them now, they give them to them, then they're not installer. Let them bring the fire hydrant, and let them import them, bring them come from wherever country inside the bomb. Then give them. Say, look the fire hydrant. When I show, we go bring contractor them because they're not to contractor them. Not to contractor them. Then bring the people them, we qualify for that, they install them. Then your job now for bring them truck, connect, hot fire. That are stand by that, whether this the America or na Sierra Leone, na it will be the same policy, not to their job. when time comes, where they go, if they ask say, we want fire truck. Not so money them they collect for themselves. Why if you say they go sit down at parliament during budgetary thing, then they ask for money? So we want fire truck. We want more employee then, more fire officer then. If then say, well, we want fire extinguisher. Now the city can ask them, what the president or whoever way they in charge of that. Okay, how many will I need? Then tell them the number. Either them buy them or then give them the money for go buy them. So at the end of the day, the board still stop with the government because Salon not a mayor, they run the thing and they not the government. So the ball still stop with the government. And I go always to we quick for blame them people, yeah. Just like okay, just grab nobody, blame police, everything. People in the talk say, then go put bad people in there. Bad people that don't then Salon from the beginning of mankind. We got bad people in our Shaka Stephen in regime. Bad people and other Mama in regime. Bad people and under Alice by Chroma in regime. So then why not put bad people more? And we got to stop this. Right now, with the look of President Naya, political appointee, I don't care what thing you think. The president will come and get the right for appoint political appointee. Get the right for do that. Man, please, I'm on the phone, please. Sorry. He get the right for appoint anybody where he want appoint. I don't care would have been the as long as na political appointment, now Donald Trump the pass. Not a cabinet they fix so. Now let America go tell and say no, you not get right. Let Supreme Court go tell them say get right. Now political appointee, we can put anybody where you want put it. We need to stop this. Okay. The one that we've been there during and it's by Chromite, what the good way they do. We fire department we improve. We fire force we improve during APC 10. During APC 10, we fire department we improve. We not still get rotting fire hose them. We not fire hydrant. We not still get rotting fire engine. So we got for left. Man. We got for left this points. How we know? If then they be good, why they not be proposed good things then? Why will not get Boku fire engine them? Why will not get Boku fire hydrant them during the 11 years in power? And it's the 11 years. Why they not do things then? So all of a sudden now, them be so good now because they can't pull them. Now they make during the own people and they act like say the time where APC been in a power, Sierra Leone been Las Palmas, now be Lower Manhattan. As soon as Mother Bioka 90, like that show, the thing just turned boom, now it become Chobome. I want to give you a break, please. Like the same people, and we they allow them for drag way any kind of way. We need to pick anyone that's been bad and they go continue for be bad until God give you the good one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Omar. We're done for today. Go there back tomorrow. Advise you people in a salon. Waiting the need for do. Okay. I say salon. Na fire prone country from people to pay hip. What you do for yourself? Now yourself you do it. Insurance not there. Okay. Till meet back tomorrow. Tata.